How to Beat Giovanni in Pokemon Go, February 2026. There are few trainers in Pokemon Go as challenging as Giovanni, the hidden leader of Team Rocket. February 2026 sees a major shift in the criminal mastermind's thinking as a recent taken-over event has shaken up the approach you may have had to winning battles against the shadowy figure. However, with the right counters, you'll still be able to beat Giovanni by exploiting his new team's main weaknesses. The only way to fight Giovanni is to complete special research tied to Team Rocket. Doing this will earn you the Super Rocket Radar, a device that allows you to hunt down fake Giovannis until you discover the real one. Thankfully, you can challenge Giovanni as many times as you want. Once you find him, as the Super Rocket Radar only goes away when you win a battle against him. Like the other times you may have fought, Giovanni, the Team Rocket leader, has 3 waves of Pokemon, with the first and third always having the same pocket monster. That being said, the second wave has Giovanni choose one of 3 different Pokemon, mixing up what counters you might need. As of February 2026, one of the second wave of Pokemon has changed, throwing another wrench into possible plans. All Team Rocket members and leaders, including Giovanni, use Shadow Pokemon in Pokemon Go. These variants of typical Pokemon have increased attacking power and health, making them slightly harder to KO. The table below goes over each wave of Giovanni's team, including which Pokemon he uses and what counters work best against their weaknesses. Best counters: 1 Shadow Persian Normal Fighting, 2 Shadow Machamp Fighting Fairy Flying Psychic, 2 Shadow Kangaskhan Normal Fighting, 2 Shadow Rhyperior Ground Rock Ground Water Ice Steel Grass Fighting, 3 Incarnate Form Thundurus Electric Flying Ice Rock Machamp and Incarnate Form Thundurus are Giovanni's new team members, with Persian Kangaskhan and Rhyperior remaining from previous months. While he no longer has the Poison Ground type Midoking, some Pokemon that countered that pick are still useful here, especially during the second wave of Giovanni's fight. However, given the nature of Giovanni's legendary, you have to be careful assembling your own team. Here is a great example team of counters for facing off against Giovanni in February 2026. Mamoswine is the perfect counter to Giovanni's Thundurus, resisting its Ice-type moves while using Ice-type attacks of its own to exploit the legendary's Flying-type vulnerability. Meanwhile, Gallade's Psychic Fighting type helps it breeze past Persian or Kangaskhan, while using its unique dual typing to resist and exploit Machamp's Fighting type at the same time. Finally, Chestnut can overtake Rhyperior easily with its Grass or Fighting type moves, helping you stay prepared against Giovanni's second wave. As a strong Grass and Fighting type in Pokemon Go, Chestnut has the stats to overcome Rhyperior's natural bulk. While not perfect against a potential Machamp, Chestnut's additional Fighting type works like Gallade's, giving you another flexible counter to Persian and Kangaskhan. The moment you are victorious against Giovanni, you'll be gifted 5,000 Stardust as in-game currency to spend on what you like. Immediately after the fight, you are also thrust into an encounter with Giovanni's captured Incarnate Form Thundurus, giving you a chance to capture the legendary Pokemon. This electric flying type is incredibly powerful and may suit you well in future raids or gym battles. Defeating Giovanni also gives you 3 different item bundles, with each containing 1 set of possible items from a list. For example, you may get 3 bundles of Max Revives, 3 bundles of Max Potions, a Unova Stone, or some combination of each. Here are all the items that could show up in the bundles rewarded to you. Gaining a Shadow Legendary encounter in Pokemon Go is arguably the main reason why players challenge Giovanni so often within the game. The item bundles are nice too, even if you have to complete a number of steps to fight Giovanni for those rewards. Facing the Team Rocket leader enough times might even land you a shiny Thundurus, even if the odds are fairly slim. The changes to the former Viridian Gym leaders roster may not seem significant, but the addition of a new legendary and a shift to 1 Pokemon is more than enough to reevaluate how to approach this battle. With February 2026 marking a change to the Giovanni fight in Pokemon Go, this team will likely stick around for some time, so it's worth knowing what counters it sooner rather than later.